Boris is the guy who consistently defended the banks after a global financial crash that the Tories used as an opportunity to implement a political ideology that was a brutal and sustained assault on the poorest and most vulnerable people in our society.
Misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You can't trust this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You know you can't trust this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You can't touch this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You know you can't trust this.
All lies, lies, bollocks and more lies. You got one man, con man talking shit last night on the TV, BBC about what we need and what we don't need to feed. We've more chance now of using food banks than we have of governmental food stamps. And thanks fuckers for looking after your own, while some of us can't afford to heat our own homes. Boris mate, dare I say, I'm really sad to see your face in exchange for May's, because she can't lie but you don't stop. Just answer one question one time, you cock on the NHS, social care. How many's left of libraries, courts, and is it fair? Homelessness, death, a lack of funds, and a tax loophole for your richest chums. Your arrogance, disregard, blatant lies, your racist slurs, word the lies, Germanised. Where am I? And millions like me and kind, not in my KGB party time. You just eaten me through and through, and you've eaten right through a beaten few. This is just a system, a prison we're pissed in, divisions enlisting. Now we're giving a fist in, now we're listening to every lie that you make, and every sentence you fake, and every promise you break. A snake in a wake, a conservative take, from the little man and pass to the top. Cause the lads at the top got a lot. Cause the lads at the top never drop fuck all. A single penny for any man, never ready for the many. What? And these lads won't stop. We're the working bees and we're expected to please. The light move faster for less cash. They have you on a string, a ring a ding ding. Take a propaganda at the propaganda, let's have you. Divide and conquer in insidious fight. A country that you've just set alight. It's a class war more than it's left to right. It's about those with lords who control those with jack shy.
When will the Prime Minister finally apologise for his derogatory and racist remarks?
Get these Tory fuckers out of government.
Misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You can't trust this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You know you can't trust this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You can't touch this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You know you can't trust this.
Eaten toffs just don't respect you. You're fleas and moths from broken cesspool, and these lot think your vote will get you. A ceasing of the grip around your throat to let you breathe again. When will you see through them? 4 more years to make you fucking plead with them. For the crumbs on the floor, man, it sucks to be poor when feeding your kin becomes a luxury for you. Surely you see what kind of violence is this? Robbing, giving you your childish wish list and rhyme statistics and try and dismiss this, but his family won't be outside this Christmas. The story within the lies. Simple guys say I sympathise with a terrorist just because I've seen the lies. The blame finger lies fucking squarely at the ginger guy sitting getting fat. I take a look at what it'll symbolise. A child in 5 different places, it lied to your faces all the while I deny he's a racist. A widely disgraced and distasteful upper class waste of space. On top of that, man, he's shameful. Wild with power looking down from his ivory tower. Him and daddy in hysterics while they're fucking you. You don't believe me? Take a look at what he's took from you. Less police on the streets, he's thinking you're a sucker too. Believe when he stresses he ain't selling off the NHS. It's just a case of what he'll annex next. Take a little while until the panic's left, and tear it bit by bit until you can accept it. He's thinking that you're greener than his fields in Hampshire. If you think he's gonna bring a better deal like Santa for Brexit in the new year, he's a real life cancer. Cutting from your life you wish you realised faster. When you feel these bastards' grips get tighter, squeezing the butt for every penny in sight, or grieving another soul dead in cold night, it's the reason you should get up and be ready for the fight now. We're talking right now. Be ready for the fight now. There's miscarriage of justice.
Misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You can't trust this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You know you can't trust this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You can't touch this. A misfortune, a miscarriage of justice. You know you can't trust this.
He was at the heart of a government that forced disabled people to work, decimated mental health services, slashed legal aid, abandoned social care for the elderly, and has seen child poverty skyrocket, so that right now 1 in every 3 children is living below the poverty line. All under the Tories.